I get asked all the time, why should I list my home with you? I could just be a for sale by owner. And in the real estate world, we agents call that FSBO. I could save money. I could, blah, 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 blah. If I just sold the house on my own and did not hire an agent. Yes, you could save money, but you could also lose money too. Did you know that according to the National Association of Realtors, that only 10% of homes in 2021 were sold as for sale by owners? That means the other 90% were listed by trusted real estate agents. Do you know that also the typical sales price of a home in 2021 of a for sale by owner was $225,000 versus being listed with a real estate agent $330,000? And do you know why that might be? A lot of it is marketing, time, knowledge. It takes a lot of time to market a property, to get a property ready to sell. And if you're a for sale by owner and you're a mom, a dad, a family, you have a family, you have to devote an enormous amount of time to answering the million phone calls from nosy neighbors. You have to rely on your friends and relatives and social media to market your property. And a lot of times that goes nowhere. You have to rely on people just driving by your house and seeing the sign in the yard. You could be in the middle of cooking dinner and your phone is ringing off the wall with people wanting to talk to you about your house. They're wanting details about your house. Whereas if you had hired an agent, we take on that responsibility for you. Then when it comes to price negotiation, getting all the documents ready, where are you going to get all your documents? Where are you going to get the contract? In Texas, we have to, all sellers have to fill out what we call a seller's disclosure. Where are you going to get that? How do you know how to complete that? How do you know how to complete the contract? How do you know how to negotiate repairs? And can you get a buyer pre-qualified with a lender? As a for sale by owner, a lot of times you don't know these things. And, knowledge is power. Whereas if you take the time to interview agents and find and hire a trusted agent, we take on all that responsibility for you. We take on the marketing. We take on the getting the buyers pre-qualified. We take on helping you prepare your house for photos, for showings. We answer the million phone calls from the nosy neighbors, from, Joe Blow down the road. We handle all of that, and that takes a huge load off of you to where you can focus on finding another home, making dinner for your family, things like that. So I encourage you, if you are considering being a for sale by owner, do all your homework, do your research. Make sure that you are thoroughly informed before you take that step, because you can get yourself in a lot of trouble if you're not aware of all of the steps and all of the contract documents. And if you're interviewing agents, I encourage you to ask agents a lot of questions before hiring them. Don't just hire someone because they're a friend or a relative or because someone referred you to them. Ask a lot of questions. Interview different agents. Make sure that the agent you choose is right for you and has your best interest at heart.